Hi, welcome. Welcome back to our What's the Best Diet for My Dog live launch workshop. So this is number 3, part 3 of this week's What's the Best Diet for My Dog celebrations. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for those of you who joined me on Monday and Wednesday too. I'm excited to be here and to continue the launch workshops. So let's get started. So are you not sure what is the best diet for your dog? Not sure what food will suit them best? Are you feeling stressed and overwhelmed by the information available without knowing which information is correct? So that's where I come in. We all want our dogs to be healthy and happy. It goes without saying, really, but that is a huge motivation for all of us. We want to give them the best life we can, and a part of that is feeding them food which suits them. I am a professional pet nutritionist specializing in supporting dog owners with understanding their dog's nutrition. I studied my bachelor's degree of animal science with an accreditation in nutrition, and since then I've worked in dog nutrition for 8 years now. I have worked in pet food manufacture, supporting pet food brands with creating new products and new pet foods, and also to help provide nutritional support for existing pet foods and pet products to ensure that both the new and existing foods are the nutritionally and have the quality that is as high as it possibly can be. I've also worked as a formulator with vitamin and mineral ingredients, so that's like the premix ingredients which go into pet foods and other animal foods, especially making pet foods complete and balanced. And throughout all of this, I've been supporting dog owners to understand their dog's nutrition and solving individual pet problems, from overweight dogs and those dogs with allergies to underweight dogs who maybe aren't able to digest all of the nutrients from their food, to creating food plans and working with nutrition for puppies. It's quite a broad cross section. So Rewarding Pet Nutrition is here to make pet nutrition fun and simple for everybody, to demystify dog food, to remove the stress, the overwhelm, the embarrassment, the helplessness that many people feel about their dog's health and nutrition, and to support you every step of the way, celebrating your wins and providing you with the expert direction throughout. So thank you very much again for joining me. It is fantastic that you are here. You're taking a step towards demystifying your dog's food and nutrition, and a step closer to your happy and healthy dog and a happy you. Before I carry on, I just want to take the opportunity to answer a few questions which I've been asked. So to dive straight in, the first question is, how does this work with different formats of dog food? So the format of the food that you feed your dog doesn't matter for this webinar, whether it's kibble, wet food, raw food, fresh food, or something else like a cold pressed food or a freeze dried food. What I'll teach you is applicable for all of these options. It's more what to look for in a food and how that relates to your dog's requirements that we're working through. So the format of food that you feed, it doesn't matter for this. It's all of the different formats of food will be equally relevant for the webinar. Our next question is, but what about homemade dog food? So homemade dog food is another huge topic completely. I could do a whole series of webinars into how to create a complete and balanced homemade diet for your dog. We do touch on homemade foods during the webinar, but generally this is aimed towards teaching you how to know what foods will suit your dog, rather than creating homemade foods for them. And the third question that I have is, how do treats and supplements fit in? So again, treats and supplements are big topics, but within this webinar, we will discuss treats and work with you to consider how you feed treats to your dog, what you feed as treats, and how this all affects your dog's overall dietary balance. We think about where healthier alternatives are an option as well. And what you learn about your dog's nutritional requirements will also be applicable when you're choosing treats and supplements too. Although we don't cover supplements directly, a lot of the information that you learn can apply here too. And I will be there to answer your questions. So hopefully that gives a little bit more detail for answering those questions. Do let me know if you have any more questions. The option to book a quick catch-up call with me is still available, and that's just a fast 10-minute free call where you can answer your questions about the webinar, and we can have a quick chat to see if the webinar is something that is going to be right for you. If that sounds good, there is a link to book one of these calls in the video notes below. So, dog food and nutrition, it is a minefield. The internet is filled with conflicting information, and many dog owners just don't know where to even begin. Feeling stressed, confused, and overwhelmed are emotions which dog owners regularly express to me that they feel about understanding their dog's food and their nutrition. And feeling guilty or embarrassed that you don't know what to do to improve your dog's nutrition is completely normal too, unfortunately. So these are the emotions that we want to avoid. We want to equip you with the knowledge that you need to make good choices about your dog's food and get rid of all of these negative feelings. So you want to have this knowledge to make good choices about your dog's food. You want your dog to thrive on their food, for it to suit them. That's no more smelly, flatulent dogs, no more dogs that do loads of massive poos or have diarrhea or constipation. We can avoid poor coat condition, dull, flaky, itchy coats, and more. So if that sounds good to you, then do stay tuned and keep watching to learn more about the webinar and the exciting launch offer that we have next week. So this webinar is live and interactive. So I will guide you through the webinar, and you will learn so much which can change your dog's life, from the topics covered to the activities that you work through to practice your new skills. And of course, I'll be there to answer your questions as we go along too. So by the end of this webinar, you'll feel in control, calm, and confident that the food that you feed your dog is a great choice for them. So let me demystify your dog's nutrition. So the launch offer, I wanted to tell you today about the What's the Best Diet for My Dog launch offer. So as you know, this webinar is developed to teach dog owners basic information that you need to find a food which suits your dog and keep your dog healthy. I've included all of the elements which dog owners tell me they struggle with, which are when your dog will reach their next life stage, how to appreciate the changes in their body through these different life stages, how different life stages affect their food, appreciating the problems associated with your dog being under or overweight, how to body condition score them, and understand why body condition scoring is used. And from there, we also look at the importance of the whole diet being balanced for your dog. We look at reasons for feeding treats, where alternative treats might be preferred, identifying what your dog needs from their food, then into reading dog food packaging and recognizing whether a food suits your dog. Not to mention the all-important live questions and answers, which are important for many of you. So I guide you step by step through all of this information. There are activities in each of these sections to really cement your new skills. So the offer, it's available for just 1 week, and it's live from Monday, this coming Monday at 9 a.m. And the offer is there will be 15% off the usual webinar price. So it's too good to miss, right? So if you're interested in the pre-recorded webinar, this will be available soon too. So do join the mailing list to stay up to date with that. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notifications of when I share other videos. Please also comment, like, and share Rewarding Pet Nutrition and my What's the Best Diet for My Dog live webinar launch with all of your friends. And I will look forward to seeing you on the live webinar. The date that we have for the live webinar is the 2nd of May, and it's 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. We will also have some other live dates coming up. So they will be Friday the 7th of July and Monday the 11th of September. All of these dates will be available with the launch offer from Monday. So yeah, please do take advantage of that. If you have any questions, do let me know, and I'll look forward to seeing you on one of these webinars soon. Thank you very much for joining me again, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and weekend. See you soon. Bye.